What's up, my beautiful people? This is your boy Stefan, your Afro-Grenadian ambassador. I welcome you all back to my channel, guys. Thank you all for supporting, viewing. Thank you for sharing and liking. I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to watch all the ads that are placed on my videos. Well, guys, in this video today, serious times are ahead of us. Donald Trump have threatened that any country that buys oil and gas from Venezuela will face 25% tariff. So guys, this is serious times. These are the things that I have been talking about. Many of us Pan-Africanists, when you watch all the Pan-Africans who have been blowing the horn, sounding the trumpet, this is what we have been warning you about. The time will come, and we are seeing this manifesting, that we would have to think about self-sufficiency and self-reliance. Well, guys, let's take a listen to the report, and then we will come back and talk all about it.
U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a new measure targeting Venezuela, which could have unintended consequences for Grenada. On Monday, Trump revealed that any country purchasing oil or gas from Venezuela will face a 25% tariff on all trades with the United States. The secondary tariff will take effect on April the 2nd. The move is in response to what Trump described as Venezuela sending, quote, tens of thousands of violent individuals to the U.S. This development raises concerns for Grenada, as the spice gas brand sources its supply from Venezuela. Spice gas is the name used for the liquefied petroleum gas, or LPG, distributed by Gavin Plus Grenada Limited, the authorized operator of the Petrocaribe Grenada Limited LPG filling plant. While Grenada doesn't import large quantities of oil from Venezuela directly, it is part of the wider Caribbean region, which has long-standing energy ties to Venezuela through the Petrocaribe initiative. Petrocaribe has provided Caribbean nations with favorable terms for purchasing oil from Venezuela. If the U.S. tariffs are enforced, it could disrupt the regional energy market, driving up the cost of oil and gas for countries reliant on cheaper Venezuelan supplies. The government has yet to comment on this development. GBN will continue to monitor the situation.
So my people, this is serious time indeed. This is serious time. We got to think about self-sufficiency and self-reliance. This is what we have been talking all along. And the time is coming. The time is coming. And I believe it's here that no longer a 9-to-5 job or a 8-to-4 job will be sufficient. We got to start thinking about multiple ways how you got to start thinking about multiple ways how you can bring in an income. Start thinking about skills. Start teaching your children. Start helping them understand, encouraging them, motivating them to have a skill. Because it's getting really, really difficult. Because this 25% tariff that will eventually affect Grenada and the Caribbean at large. Because as we have heard in the report, most of our gas comes from Venezuela. We import gas from Venezuela. We don't import large quantities of oil, but the gas, we do business with Venezuela a lot when it comes to gas. Venezuela and Trinidad. But Venezuela has a huge percentage when it comes to our gas. So this tariff will drive up. The prices of gas will go up. The prices of oil will go up. And it's a domino effect. Our electricity bill will go up. It will affect the energy sector of Grenada and the Caribbean at large. Because the Caribbean energy sector heavily depend on, outside sources, right? Venezuela, Trinidad, we now have Guyana and all of the sort. But most of the time, traditionally, we do business with Venezuela and Guyana, not Venezuela and Trinidad. My point of correction. So, guys, we have to start thinking about self-reliance and self-sufficiency, right? We got to start finding ways in doing away with the traditional way and the usual way of business, okay, with the West and Europe, because as you can see, America is thinking about themselves. No, we have to think about ourselves as well. Donald Trump says, put America first. Now we, our leaders, have to rise up and say, okay, America first, then the Caribbean first. Then we are going to focus on Africa. You know, we're going to connect with our people. And I think that should even be more clearer, that we need to connect with Africa, with the continent of Africa. We got to start doing trade. We got to start looking elsewhere. We got to start weighing out our options and start thinking how we can survive. How we can survive. Because this tariff, I believe, it will not only affect the energy sector, but as I said, it's a domino effect. It can affect food prices, okay? Because you need fuel. Some certain things you need to do. You need fuel. You need all of these things. So food prices will be affected because certain manufacturers will need energy to produce certain foods, you know, and it will bring up the price. Once energy go up, it affects everything. So guys, this is serious time. This is serious time. And to some of us who thinks that, oh, this is only for a time, this too shall pass, and your mind is in a bubble, you living in la la land, you better wake up. You better wake up, because this is serious times. America is demonstrating they are not our friends. They are not our friends. They are tired and they are fed up with us. After we have contributed to the development of America, the West, and Europe, they are trashing us. You know, they are casting us aside like a bag of garbage. So we have to, how long as a black people, how long as a people we will stand for this? How long we will allow ourselves to be treated like this? When shall we come together and start being creative? Because we all have some creation. We have talents. We have what it takes. A lot of us have gifts. A lot of us have spent so much years in the West and Europe that we have education. You know, we can use this to our advantage. And so I hope there is a meeting sometime this week with the CARICOM leaders and Rubio. So I do hope that the CARICOM leaders will stand strong and they will not allow themselves to be exploited, to be used, to be talked down upon like some little children. I hope that they will stand firm. I hope they will have the BALLS to tell Rubio, we will not bow to your demands. We have to start thinking about ourselves. Tell him straight up. Tell him straight up. So the world is waiting. The world is watching and waiting. What Jamaica will say. The world is waiting and watching what Guyana will say. The world is waiting and watching what the rest of the CARICOM leaders would say in this meeting. And will this meeting be fruitful, or would it be fruitless? So guys, thank you for watching. God bless you. Take care until next time.